All right, welcome to another Tuesday night music show with myself, Mr. Howie Darkstar, Jay Brennan, Bill Marsh. We have Joel here. John might jump in here and there, and Robin, and whoever else happens to stumble into the room, because that might happen too.
Open show tonight.
We're going to be doing music favorites, just like last week. And if you didn't see last week and you don't know the rules, stick around, you'll figure it out real fast. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to do a few, then I'm going to pass the torch on to Mr. Howie Darkstar. When he's done, he's going to pass the torch on to Jay. Or maybe what we should do is I do one, then Howie does one, and then Jay does one. What do you think of that?
That works.
Sure. You're going to pick a topic, and then...
I'm going to do a topic, and then when I'm done, we do the round. You do a topic. We'll do it. You run it, then Jay does it.
Sure.
Cool?
Cool.
All right, let's do this. The first topic is number one choice for a first song of the night floor filler. Howie.
Shut up and dance.
Jay.
Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody.
Bill.
Signed, Sealed, Delivered, Stevie Wonder.
Good one.
Joel.
Kool and the Gang's Celebration.
Like it.
John, would you like to give this one a shot?
Or AC/DC, Shook Me All Night Long.
All right. And Robin.
I tend to play something for the parents, and I usually go with Elvis, Can't Help Falling in Love.
What was that, hon?
Elvis.
Oh, which one?
Can't Help Falling in Love.
Can't Help Falling in Love. It's a nice short song. You're not going to give anybody a heart attack to that one.
No. But like I said, I usually start something off for the parents to get them out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for a slow song, I like to do things like Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World. I'll do like the first dance, and then I'll follow it up with that. It's something everybody knows, and it's mellow, and it's not too long. So that would be my, I guess, big first song, open song that nobody has picked floor filler for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Good choice,
That was how you played that's how you play. It's pretty
Very
easy.
simple game.
So I'm going to turn this over to Howie and let him run the room for a round. What do you got for us, Howie?
I liked what we did last night. And there's only two of us here that were there.
Last night was fun.
Last night was fun.
Because we gambled and we took money on it.
Name a song with an animal in it.
Now, not to jump on yours, but you're doing the song tonight. Remember last night?
Yeah, we had it. You could either name a band or an animal, but name let's do a song.
Got it.
And not a band.
Okay.
Who's going first? You got to run the room. Who is it?
All right. Oh, you want me to pick? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. We got John on my screen.
Well,
John's not ready yet.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
I got one, Howie.
No, the kid's in the
Okay,
middle.
go ahead, Joel.
Osmond's Crazy Horses.
Okay.
Wow. Brian Dowdle would be proud. so would Drax.
Drax, yeah.
And
Okay,
Cascade.
Bill.
I'll have to stick with the horse theme, Wild Horses, Rolling Stones.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good one.
All right. Robin.
Hair of the Dog by Nazareth.
Nice.
There you go.
Wow. And you have a graphic, so she gets an extra 2,000 points, I think.
Extra 2,000. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's you, Jay.
I tonight am going to draw from last night. I'm going to go with, hopefully this is counted as an animal. I'm going to go with, no, I just changed it. I'm going with Y&T's Black Tiger.
Ooh.
Great song by Y&T. If you don't know Y&T,
Very
you got to look
good.
them up. Trust me.
Very good. Okay, Brian.
Hungry like the wolf.
Oh,
Awesome. And he stays in his own genre.
Duran.
That's why he's
Awesome.
Brian S. Red, because he knows how to play his own game.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm last.
Mhm.
Eye of the Tiger.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not a repeat from last night.
No, I
either.
was going to say, we didn't mention that last night.
I
We
was
did not
there.
do that last
I was
night.
there too, Allie.
John,
Okay.
do you want to try to squeeze one in now that you've heard some of ours?
Black Cat, Janet Jackson.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
good.
Perfect.
That's good.
You
Yeah.
did it. All right.
I was looking over John's shoulder, on his right shoulder, right below Iron Maiden, and I had a song from that band.
I've seen Led Zeppelin, Black Dog.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Black
I
Dog.
had Black Dog too.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That was a good one, Hal. Yeah, that was fun last night, that one.
Jay,
Yeah.
it's your turn to run the room.
Okay.
What's the question?
This is open for interpretation, so this is not as organized, but this is something I'm curious about.
Wait a minute. You're not organized?
I know, believe it or not.
I know.
Song that you've played with some consistency during cocktail that people tend to be surprised by.
Ooh. Wow. That's
Because again, you could just play a certain
Deep.
genre during cocktail or whatever, but I think
Mhm.
all of us have a certain song or two that we pull
They
out
kind of wake up. Oh, yeah.
and go like, "Whoa, what's this? Totally fits. I like it, but like, what is this or who is this?"
Mm.
Kind of thing.
Oh, obscure.
What's that?
Obscure, then.
Yeah, I would say it's probably off the beaten path. You know,
So not like a song that they know.
not like
but
saying Frank Sinatra, the way you've looked tonight. That wouldn't really
an
count.
unusual song.
Yeah, maybe something more out of the ordinary that you play for cocktail, because I think we all have those tracks that we repeat.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right, so just to keep things good, we'll start with Robin tonight.
Oh, how special. Because it's kind of like almost a sad song, and I really like it, and it has a really nice melody. I will play Keith Urban, Blue, Ain't Your Color? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's, Blue Ain't Your Color.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Bill,
But it has a really nice melody, and I can get away with it during dinner.
perfect.
Oh,
Well,
is
cocktail.
it cocktail.
Or cocktail.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Dinner cocktail.
Okay, Bill.
I'm stuck on two. I use, long before there was Vitamin String Quartet, keeping with the theme of something I said earlier, I used to use the London Philharmonic CD Kashmir, which was a series of covers of Zeppelin.
Nice.
And it had All My Love and Kashmir on that CD, and both those songs work great for weddings.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Joel, what do you got for us?
Oh, I struggled with the first cocktail hour I ever did because they didn't expect us and I wasn't prepared. But how about Chuck Mangione, Feels So Good?
That's a great one, and it's not played as much as it
Very
should be.
good.
Yeah, I think that's a great one. John, you got something for us?
Yeah, Nadia's theme. It's from The Young and the Restless.
Yeah. Nadia's theme is oh shit, who did that?
I can't remember.
I can't remember who did. I mean, I know Nadia Comaneci was the 1976 gymnast who won gold, and it was her song, right? Was it 76 or yeah, it was 76, I think.
76.
Yeah. Before Mary Lou Retton, which was 80. Brian, this I'm really interested to hear yours.
Mine are pretty easy. Well, I don't know.
lay your
I've got a
brains
couple that I play that are a little off the beaten path, I guess, that people are like, what is he doing? And I think the one that probably has been raising the most eyebrows lately is Frankie Knuckles' The Whistle Song.
Wow. Really?
Sure, it's an instrumental. It's
yeah, no.
Totally. It's not too aggressive. It's
no.
Nice.
I totally get that.
It's real nice. And when you're going from like your dinner thing, which is typically a little more mellow,
right,
into that, it's kind of uplifting. So
yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Absolutely. Howie.
This one always goes over well. Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Again Naturally. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, and I'm nodding yes, like I'm just going to be nice to the old guy over here with that choice. Yeah, no, whatever.
The one that really seems to go over really well, because typically it's still daylight out. I play Afternoon Delight, Starlight Vocal Band.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah,
that is a great one. I am because it's my topic. I'm going to give the one that I do play, and it was a Saturday morning news story where they played it, and I Shazammed it, and then went to YouTube and watched the video and was like, done buying this song on iTunes. And the song is a song called "Float," and the band is called Switchfoot. Now, granted, I'm in Temecula near San Diego, and they're a San Diego band. Sadly, Brian, they're a Christian kind of pop band.
Yeah, they are.
They are. Mm-hmm. But if you listen to the words and the melody of Float, it's very Red Hot Chili Peppers meets kind of
Michael W. Smith.
No, actually, but close. Jack Johnson.
Agreed.
It's sort of beachy. It's got like a little bit of a reggae vibe, but it's like 121 beats per minute, which I think during Cocktail throws everything off. The one that I used to play, which if you've never played it, really changes your cocktail dynamic, is Latch by Sam Smith with Discourse. It's just that track that you can look around at people, they accept it, but you can see the people that are kind of like, oh, this is dope. And it's a good way of feeling out your crowd early on. You know, I've had the same success with 07 doing that. So, Brian, did you want me to expand to the next new host, or are we going back to you? Then
it's my turn. I get to go.
Okay. All right. Well, that's your name's in the lights. I mean, my check is bigger. I cashed it today, but outside of that, I'm just saying.
What are you gonna do?
You come first on the billing. That's
no. I want the room to keep in mind that this is not necessarily a mobile DJ's music game. This is a music game. We can do personal stuff. We've done some mobile stuff, and that's cool, but we don't have to do that. Mm-hmm. So when I ask these questions, you don't necessarily have to think about what you're playing in an event. All you have to do is think about what your personal favorite choices are.
Right.
So we clear on that? Good. Favorite 60s song? Let's go with Robin.
Oh, Robin again. Oh, gosh. I didn't even have a chance to really think. Skip me.
A song from the 1960s? You don't have a favorite?
You know how I am. There's so many that you run through your head really quick.
Okay.
Dog Night. No, Doors. Fire. Light My Fire.
Okay, there you go. Say Three Dog Night was 71.
I can't do that. That's a pick one.
I'm sorry. I won't do that again to you, Robin. I was trying to do a ladies first thing, but I'll knock that off real quick.
Thank you.
Bill. Favorite 60s
I hope
song?
it's the 60s.
Song from the 60s you like?
So I said I hope this is the 60s. Beach Boys 409.
That's
I love that song.
1960s.
Yes.
I love that song.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's got the car taken off in the beginning of it.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
That's a great memory song.
Jay.
I had that album.
Jay, your favorite song from the 60s?
Believe it or not, To Sir With Love by Lulu.
Wow.
Ooh.
No way.
And
Yeah,
a soundtrack too.
And I've read the book and seen the movie 100 times and just love it. Love it.
What do you got, Joel?
My Girl from the Temptations.
Classic. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Howie.
Not my favorite, but
One you like.
one of the most memorable. And because oh my gosh, I think I was in junior high, maybe. No, I wasn't yet. Anyway, I was going out with a girl named Wendy, and there was a song by the association called Windy.
Windy.
Everyone
I love
knows
that song.
Everyone knows it's Windy, but I made it into Wendy, and it was our
Right.
song.
Sure.
That's awesome.
It was our song.
John has got one. He's itching. I can see it. He's got something. What do you got, John?
Not sure if it's 60s though. Teenager in Love, Dion.
Oh.
Nice.
That's early 60s, right?
I'm not sure. I was gonna look it up.
Well, I mean, it's not late 50s. It's early 60s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 60.
Yeah. Well, good.
You hit our sweet spot there. That the older DJs. I mean, there's so many memories of the older songs there.
Well, you get Howie dating this girl. I mean, I think he meant the 40s, but it's still he's talking about a relationship in high school, which it's important. It's a memory that you're gonna have.
I wasn't born
I
yet.
remember that song when it was a hit, dude. Seriously, I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet, so
I was.
My general rule with
The cool people were born before you. I'm just saying. Just go.
of course they were. I don't know. I have
Me,
no
Mick Jagger,
illusions
Howie,
about that.
David
Yeah.
Johansen.
I got to tell you, when that song came out, I hadn't even made it to first base, honestly. So
Right.
To TMI. So
The flip side was Never My Love.
40-year-old virgin.
yes,
That's a great song, by the way.
I have been known to say, and it's true, most of the music that I like was recorded like after I was born. Like I'm not big on, I was born in 71, so I'm not big on 60s music or 50s music, but there are some exceptions. And I like a lot of songs, well, I should say a handful of songs and groups and things from the 60s. But the one that like I think about, like if I was around then, like I'm trying to do the empathy thing. If I was around then, and if I was driving around in like a 65 Mustang, perhaps when it was brand new, and I turned the radio on, I think the song I get the most excited about would probably be "Time of the Season" by the Zombies.
It's a great song.
I think that would be
Great,
like the one
great.
that was like, "Wow, what is this? This is great. We got to turn this up." I think it would be that track.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
just saw the lead singer and keyboardist, who is Ron Argent, and had the band Argent.
Argent, yeah.
Argent.
Hold your head up.
And and I have to tell you, the lead singer of the Zombies, the guy that sang that song then, sounds about 99% the same today.
Wow.
And he's not a young man.
It's such a cool jam.
It's such a great song.
It is.
You forget it. You know who did a good cover of that, believe it or not? Dave Matthews.
But he didn't need to do it.
No, he didn't. And it
Oh,
gets
they
more
didn't need to
Dave
do it.
Matthews-y. But it's like I think like a lot of artists, they do a cover not to show they can do it, but more of a way of showing their fans other music.
So Dave Matthews' cover of "Time of the Season" would be like the keyboard player is playing "Time of the Season," the bass player is playing "Jumpin' Jack Flash,"
Yeah.
and then
pretty
the
much,
guitar player is
He's playing something from Bitches
is
Brew
playing
by
a Bee
Miles
Gees
Davis.
song.
Yeah.
They're playing like 7 different songs in every
Yeah.
song they have.
And
Yeah.
the sax player is soloing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's doing this.
He's trading with the violinist.
He's doing Baker Street for some reason. We don't know why, but he is. Howie, you want to run the room?
Oh man.
Sure.
Baker
All
Street.
right.
What a great song that is.
Okay. We hear a lot of this. Oh man, they're just not making good music. It's not like the old days. They're all like, I'm gonna challenge the room to come up with some floor fillers from 2010 up.
Okay.
They say
now
there's not good music out there, but I have a full crate of it.
Oh yeah.
alone on that one. No.
Are you going freestyle or just bangers?
Well, I mean, something that you could fill a dance floor with. I mean, something that you consider good. How's that? Something you consider, because everybody's saying, I'm tired of this. You got to go back, on and on. It's about like they don't make good music,
They haven't this year. I'll give you that one. Yeah. This year's a wash. But
Pretty
no,
much.
2010, that gives us a 10-year span.
A 10-year span.
Well, this year, do you want to do a 10-year span from
Like
10
2010
to 20?
to this year. Yeah.
2010 up.
Because I know Brian's
Well,
going to
'cause 10
say
10 to
Cardi
19,
B.
wouldn't
WAP.
that be 10 years?
What's that?
10 to 19 would be 10 years. 10 to 20 would be 11 years, wouldn't it?
I think but he said 2010 forward.
Okay,
Forward.
fair enough.
So you can
Yeah.
still say Cardi B WAP. Because I know that you're dying to say that. So don't anyone take Brian's song. It's Cardi B WAP.
Who goes first?
Let's see. I can't. Oh, everybody's changed around here.
Just don't pick
Okay.
Robin.
All right.
She needs a minute.
Bill,
She
Joe,
needs- she
John,
needs a
Robin,
minute.
me.
I'm going to start. Everybody's screen is different. So
Are you in
I will
speaker
start with
view?
John.
John.
John,
Tayo Cruz Dynamite.
Good one. That's a
good
great
one.
one. That's a killer floor filler.
Yeah. Okay.
Killer floor fillers.
Joel.
Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk.
Mhm.
Wow, we
Yeah.
were wrong, Howie, about ragging on music, Cardi B WAP. We were wrong.
Bill.
Skip. Come back to me.
All right.
I love that
Then,
song.
I just brain cramped.
then I guess it would go to Jay then.
You know what? Sadly I have a few, but I'm gonna go with one that's really never let me down. Moves Like Jagger, Maroon 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, that
I have that in there.
yeah, that does
And
well.
Brian.
I don't care what anybody says. This is
Cardi B
still
WAP.
one of the best ones that I get a full floor to, and that's Pharrell Williams. Happy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all day.
All day.
All day
Yeah.
long. You know that came out the same week as Daft Punk,
Mhm.
Get Lucky, and Blurred Lines.
And Blurred Lines. Yeah.
They
I
all
never-
came out.
that.
Yeah, Get Lucky was a tough one for me.
But
Oh,
hey,
the
we
right
might have.
mix.
Wait, I think we're violating the rules.
Yeah, we are.
Because
Oh, shit,
Robin.
sorry.
Yeah, Robin didn't get a chance to go yet.
She's never heard any of these songs anyway.
No, I haven't ever heard any of these songs ever. But I'm going to go with 24 Karat Gold.
Magic.
Good one.
I thought she said Money for Nothing, and I'm like,
No, she said 24 karat gold.
oh, good one.
24
Yeah,
karat
perfect.
magic.
Okay. I guess I'm last then.
Yes.
My,
Go back to me.
Well, we still got Bill.
Bill. Back to Bill.
Pass.
Okay.
Come on.
I can't remember the song that was in my head. I totally lost it, so I'm gonna have to go with "Can't Stop the Feeling" Timberlake.
That works.
Perfect.
That
Yeah,
works.
that was my second one there. Good one.
All right. And my pick is going to be a song by Fun. We Are Young.
Good one.
Yeah. Because
Nobody did
we
Shut
are-
Up and Dance.
We are.
Well, Harry
Cake
already
by
said
the
that.
Well,
Ocean.
because I used that earlier in
Yeah,
one of the other
that's
games.
true.
Cake by the Ocean.
Yeah,
Right.
Cake by the
Lines.
Ocean, Cheerleader, Oh My God. My gosh, it just goes on and on. But
Sugar
There's-
by Maroon 5.
Sugar's in there, yeah.
Finesse by Bruno
Dynamite.
Mars.
Dynamite's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Dynamite.
like 7 or 8 years now, believe it or not. I
Is
think.
it really?
Then there's Sexy and I Know It.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you'd be surprised. You start thinking stuff happened a couple years ago, and then you realize, like, wait a second. Yeah, Tayo Cruz, Dynamite. I'll look it up, but I bet you it's 2011 or 12.
I used to rag on the 90s a lot,
That's my
saying it
guess.
was like the worst decade for music. But then when I go back and look at it, there were some gems in there. No,
Mhm.
it wasn't a solid stream where you turn the faucet on. It was just great music, great music, great music. But here and there was some amazing stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm still not able to think of the song.
Oh, I was completely wrong, and I'm even more surprised. Released May 30th, 2010.
Yeah.
Dynamite by
2010
Tayo
is what I
Cruz.
have too. Yeah.
So 10
Wow.
years ago. Wow.
It's
Holy
your turn to
cow.
run the room, dude.
All right. Well, I'm going to add a little twist to the game because I'm hosting.
Oh.
So we are going to go to my favorite decade of music, but I am going to not ask for one song, but two. give me two songs that you feel you could play it. It doesn't matter the event. You could play it at an event from the 1980s. Two songs. Let's start with Robin.
Don't do that.
The 80s.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do some Stray Cat Strut.
Okay.
And I always love to play Cyndi Lauper. I just mentioned that yesterday, but I
perfect.
Want to have fun.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's try Joel.
All right. IOU Freeze. And Brothers Johnson Stomp.
Love Stomp. Play it every chance I get. Love that track. Awesome. Bill, what do you got for us?
Relax and You Spin Me Round.
Digging it. These are great calls. John.
Let's try Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds.
Nice.
And What I Like About You, The Romantics.
Ooh.
We are in the company of greatness tonight, boys and girls. I'm loving all these Mr. Red, please.
Well, let's do obvious stuff. Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, what else could we do?
Oh, you got a million of these things kicking around like rain.
Oh yeah, I
don't even
trying to figure out which ones to pick. You know,
right? Yeah.
So
Right.
Journey, Don't Stop Believing. It's an '80s song.
Yeah, Wapner. Definitely Wapner.
Wapner. Yeah. Wapner. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
And Safety Dance, Men Without Hats.
That's a good one. And it's one of those slow building, 109 or 108 BPM or something, or
I don't even care.
it's a slow one.
Mixes great with the electric slide and the Macarena.
Yeah, 105 and 109. See, that was right in the ballpark. Excellent. Mr. Darkstar, giving you a couple of those 80s tracks that you'd like to jam out to.
I actually like Billy Idol, Moni Moni, the Downtown mix. It's like 134, 135 BPM somewhere in there.
Okay.
And you got to fight for your right to party.
The Beasties.
The
Bed-Stuy in the
Boys.
house. Excellent, sir. Brooklyn represent.
Yeah.
Wow. These are great choices. I am going to go with a underplayed song that I try to play as much as I can, and that is Information Society, Pure Energy, because I never understood how that didn't get to be a bigger hit, because I thought it fit everything else. And then the one that, especially if I do a gay event, this is a have to, but even with a straight event, I find this song tends to work very, very well. And that would be
I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
Erasure.
Oh, I thought you were going to say It's Raining Men.
No. In fact, I played that at a gay wedding I did in October. It's Raining Men. And the two grooms were kind of like, what's this? And I'm like, how old are you guys? 29 and 30. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe you may want to read up on the history.
You're leaving us hanging. Which Erasure song?
Erasure, Chains of Love.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love that song. Love. One of the greatest dance songs, in my opinion. Yeah. Love that song. Love. Yeah. We can do 80s.
I have an
now till hell
interesting
freezes
topic.
over. Yes. Joel.
You want to do one?
I got an interesting topic here.
You got to run the room though.
Okay. All right. Remakes.
Oh,
Which
nice.
version would you play?
Okay. Now you got to pick who goes first and run the room. You go last.
Now, real quick. So just so we're clear, remake as in there's an original version and then someone did a
remade it.
The song was redone by another band at a later date.
Right.
And you got to pick both songs.
There's
but
two
which you
versions.
play.
And which version would you play and why? Well,
Gotcha.
Which version would you play?
Wow.
I mean, I'll give you an example.
You got to play it or you got to like it.
Right. I'll give you an example of a song that I enjoy playing. Come and Get Your Love, Real McCoy versus the Redbone version.
But you're supposed to go last, not first.
Well, I'm just trying to give
But
you.
He's setting the tone.
I'm setting the tone.
It's his room now.
Gotcha.
Brian, it's very as with me. It's very. We got paid this week. It's very difficult to let go, but the little people need to have a voice.
So
Cash the check. That's why I've got a $195 a day car out the driveway. I mean,
you go first there, Jay.
alrighty. The one that honestly comes right to mind, believe it or not, because I've played it quite a few times and people really respond to it, and I love both versions almost equally. But the first version would be by 9 Inch Nails, a track called Hurt. But the one I would play would be Johnny Cash, his version of Hurt. Because when I get the country weddings and I play it, they love that it's Johnny Cash. And I don't think they have a clue that it's 9 Inch Nails. That would be mine. Sorry, Howie. I saw you gave me the middle finger, so I take it that I've upset you. Sorry about that.
Yes, you ruined my whole night.
I will punish myself with a sip.
All right. John, do you have a remake?
Nah, I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Can I help John out? No? Can I give him a hint?
Give him a hint.
Think a song by Black Sabbath that Pantera covered. Slow song. Has the word planet in it.
Got me. I'm not.
Dude, you have Pantera over your shoulder. What do you mean you're not a Pantera fan?
I know, but.
Oh, damn. Well, let everyone go. Everyone go first. And if nobody gets to what I was going to say second or third or fourth or 10th, I'll help John out with a hint.
Okay. Howie, your turn.
I'm having a tough time. I am gonna go with Sweet Jane.
Oh,
it was originally done by oh my gosh, why am I having a brain fart? Well, it was written by Lou Reed, but the Velvet Underground. And then Lou Reed redid it on the Transformer album, but then the Cowboy Junkies did a version that I just absolutely...
Isn't that a great version?
In the Trinity Sessions, a great version.
Side note, did you ever get to ask Lou Reed, your friend, what he thought of their version?
No, we
never talked music.
That's always the answer. Whenever you ask that question, that's always the answer.
No,
Sucks.
we did not talk. He just wanted somebody to ride with and talk
Bikes.
like people. Never.
Next time somebody asks you a question about Lou Reed and what questions you ask them about music, all you have to do is say, "We still never talked about music."
We didn't though.
I know you did.
I mean,
you
he
always
was
say
like
the same thing.
Right.
He wanted to know where was like, could we get ice cream or a hamburger that we haven't been,
Right.
somewhere before out in a country ride somewhere.
So who's next, Joel?
Bill Marsh, what you got?
I've been agonizing over this because I didn't want to use this song now, but I'm going to anyway. Mary Chapin Carpenter's version of Grow Old With Me over John Lennon's.
Really? Huh.
And here's why.
Yeah,
I was going to use this song as my answer for the cocktail list question
Okay.
because 20 years ago it was everybody's first dance.
Ooh.
True.
And
Good
so you're playing it and you've got older couples at a wedding and they're like, "Oh, our dance." But in reality, I actually play that a lot during dinner for that same reason, because somebody might get up and dance to it. A lot of times during dinner, I try to play old first dance songs.
Okay. Rob, and I'm going to say Brian for last. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay. The Doors, Light My Fire versus Jose Feliciano's Light My Fire.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
That is a very good like cocktail hour song by Jose. Yeah.
A great
Yeah.
version.
Very, very good version for that. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
kind of
great
like
version.
I like that.
songs that will make people hug each other
Yeah.
at the table
Yeah.
No,
while
but
they're drinking. Versus, trying to get them up on the dance floor. You don't really want that, so you want them to kind of reach over and hug.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Robin, you're such a sweetheart. I just want him to hug. I love it.
Now we hear what Brian's got. I'm sure he's got something good.
well, we're back to the mobile DJ thing on this. So I can't pick just a song I like that's a remake, or whatever.
Excuse
So I
me.
got to pick something I actually
Prince.
play at a gig. I think the one that, the one I used to do a lot, and I'll use this one because I got a couple of mine, but the one that I haven't done in a minute. What are you doing?
What are these?
I don't know. Hipster bracelets?
No, they're bangles.
No, I'm not going.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going
That
there.
was
And
the
they
Prince
didn't. They
connection. I thought
didn't
you were
really
going-
technically remake anything to my knowledge. But the one I'm thinking of would be Shocking Blue did Venus, but I prefer the Bananarama Venus. I
Oh,
play that one a
Bananarama is
lot.
much better. Good
Yeah.
one. That's a great call.
I like the Shocking Blue version, but the one that used to go over really well was the Bananarama version.
Hell yeah.
Now I was gonna go the whole Tainted Love thing, but I couldn't remember who did it the first time. Soft Cell did the second time. I can remember. I do play that one occasionally.
There's one more I've rediscovered recently is Now That We Found Love, I prefer the Third World version than Heavy D and the Boys version.
Yep.
I could see that.
Like
Yeah.
Third World did it first.
Yeah, they did it first. In the
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
But
They're both good.
They're both good tracks, and I'd play
Yeah.
both of them in an event. So that was an interesting topic.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to ask a question, not give a topic, but I just, because it dawned on me, this would have been one you could have mentioned. But we're going to totally twist this up. And by twisting it up, what I mean is, I just want your opinions. I'll give you 5 artists that did the same song that are all covers. You tell me which one you've played.
Mm.
So the song is To Make You Feel My Love.
Oh, geez.
Exactly. I'm looking right now. There's 130 cover versions of this song. Now, the big one recently, of course, was Adele. The one that made it probably the most famous 20 years ago was Garth Brooks. Before Garth Brooks made it pretty famous was Billy Joel and Brian Ferry.
Mhm.
But the song is actually, if you don't know this, the song is written and performed originally by Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
If you've ever played it, which I'm just curious, which version of those artists have you played?
I've
Howie.
played.
Or Bill?
Which would I play, or which have I played?
Yeah, which would you play if you
Oh.
had to pay? Here are the artists: Bob Dylan, Brian Ferry, Garth Brooks, Adele,
Yeah, of the ones you just named.
Billy
So,
Joel.
yeah, if it were just for my pleasure, I'd play Billy Joel.
Okay, Joel.
I didn't find that in my collection. I'm going to have to add that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as covers, but you've probably heard at least the Adele. and
I've probably heard the Billy Joel version from the 80s.
Yeah. So you go with Billy Joel?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
Oh, I don't know. It's not really my jam, but I've done the Adele version.
Okay, no, it's more a curious thing. Like, here's a song that I didn't know. I thought it'd been covered like 5 or 6 times. It's been covered 126 times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jeremy Irons did a version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really?
That's the
Jeremy
soundtracks.
Irons? Maria Muldaur, like Midnight After the Oasis, did a version of it. Phil Keaggy did a version of it. Mel Gibson is credited in 2007 doing a version. Neil Diamond, Ronan Keating. I mean, like, the only people not on this list.
Oh,
are the
that's
people
right.
in this
Ronan
room.
Keating did that song. I forgot about that.
Like, it's insane how many people did a version of this damn song.
He's got a track called Love is a Roller Coaster that I absolutely love, and it got no airplay in the U.S. It is so good.
By Ronan Keating?
Yes. Life is a Roller Coaster by Roland Keating. I don't know what it is about that song, but I love it. It's from like 2000 or 2001. It's really good.
What would you do, Howie? Which version?
My pick, just because I really like, Brian Ferry. I just love his stuff. So I would play it because it's different.
I think underestimated artist. I know people will argue no, but I think Brian Ferry and Roxy Music were way underestimated.
He played with so many people too after that. I mean, amazing artist. Yeah.
Do you know who the guitar player was in his big late 80s? He had an album called Limbo. Or no. Bet Noir. The hit was Limbo. And it was the guitar player that wrote pretty much every song with Brian Ferry was Johnny Marr from the Smiths.
Okay.
So kind of a, little something.
I'm looking at the clock and it looks like we're about there. So this is an interesting music game tonight. We all kind of took turns. Joel jumped in and did his, and that's kind of how it works. You get inspired playing this game. There was no real winners, but it's just kind of a memory game. And it's fun. I hope you guys had a good time playing.
Yes.
And come join us next week. We'll do it again. If the big guy upstairs, not Jesus, but John, let's go ahead and do this again. So
it might be a different topic next week.
Yeah, right. But
Huey Lewis in the news next week. You want to
next week is your favorite Huey Lewis in the news song?
Yeah,
Go.
that could be. We could work that out for 6 shows. Everyone be safe. Everyone be well.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Good night.